Hello and welcome to today's Business Value Insights. My name is Max Dinzer. I'm a pre-sales consultant with HSO Innovation, and today I would like to introduce you into Dynamics Rental Management. Today, I would like to welcome you to part 2 of our Business Value Insights series for Dynamics Rental Management. We're going to focus in this episode on the solution itself, its capabilities, the solution map, and the benefits it can bring you and your rental business. What is important to know is that Dynamics Rental Management is a preferred solution on Microsoft AppSource. You can download it in the App Store of Microsoft's business application. You can get in contact with us, but it also means that you always have a fully integrated into the Dynamics 365 finance and supply chain management ecosystem rental module. And the thing about that is that it gives you the benefits of leveraging the power of the Power Platform as well. Let's start with the key understanding. What kind of rental businesses do we actually support with Dynamics Rental Management? We have customers from all over the place. Our main focus is on heavy equipment, construction site rental. Think about cranes, power generators, as you can see in the slide over there. But mainly we support 3 types of rental. We support what we call serialized equipment rental. That's the heavy equipment that you can see in the picture. But we also support what we call bulk rental, and that is items or goods that are actually not serialized. Think about cables, scaffolding, other things that maybe you buy in a bulk in a large quantity and where you don't track the serialization of it. With that, we can also track and rent against capacity of these capabilities. You could rent in tons, you could rent in eaches and values, as well as what is most important is the project-driven character behind Dynamics Rental Management. Dynamics Rental Management is fully integrated into the project module and allows you to drive rental operations alongside, for example, a construction site project. For all of our products, we have a solution map. In this picture, you can see the solution map of Dynamics Rental Management. With the light blue boxes underneath, you can see that it is fully integrated into the standard of finance and supply chain management. We leverage the capabilities of the project module. We leverage finance. You're going to process inventory transactions and warehousing through the standard modules as well for that, and of course human resources. On top of that, you have the 2 more darker blue boxes, fixed assets and rental objects. That is of course the same object. In essence, it's maybe a power generator, it might be a crane. That's what we would describe as a rental object, and of course from a financial standpoint as a fixed asset. But we've created 2 entities that are synchronizing each other, and that gives you the capability of looking at just purely from a financial standpoint, but also from a rental operations and warehousing standpoint. So basically 2 views that give you all of the detailed information that you need for your rental operations. And on top of that, we have the 2 rows that go more into the operational kind of processes. We have sophisticated fleet management capabilities that allow you to check the availability. Where's my product? Find the right product at the right time for the customer. We support cross and intercompany rental because typically we see a rental company never says no. And next to that, you of course got to maintain your fleet. So we support pre- and post-rental inspections, maintenance schedules, and our solution comes with its own service module. You can also integrate into the standard of enterprise asset management of Microsoft, and we have customers using field service as well. And last but not least, and the most important feature in my opinion, is the graphical availability. With Dynamics Rental Management, we have a sophisticated scheduling board that allows you to plan all of your rental operations within one screen. No matter if that is maintenance operations or service tasks that you need to plan against a technician, a driver for a crane, the rental object itself, reserve it for capacity, for availability to promise, and different other capabilities. You can also plan your projects and your production in that schedule board and integrate that to your rental operations, giving you a one-screen view of all your operations and the capability of knowing where my equipment is at the right time. Of course, you also got to earn some money, so we have invoicing capabilities via the standard Microsoft modules. You can invoice your rental contracts, you can invoice your rental services alongside that. You can even use the project module to mass invoice across multiple projects and contracts, as well as rental operations that you have, giving you the most flexible invoicing engine in Dynamics 365. And next to that, A rental is, of course, in its nature a different business than a typical ERP system is designed to, so we added an extensive return and off-hire process, making sure your equipment comes back into the depot. If we then really break it down into a high-level rental process, you can see we can start at the customer. We offer that customer a rental quotation. On that rental quotation, we place an object, we place the pricing, we calculate the rates, and we might want to add even supplementary items or complete rental kits, because you might have multiple components that come alongside with your equipment. Think about cables, containers, other items that you might want to add to that. And then we can turn that quotation, if we stick to the happy flow, and let's say we win that quotation, into an actual rental order and rental contract agreement. On the rental order, we can manage all of the operations, financials, and physical workflows, and we can invoice and periodically charge our customer. At the end of the process, we offer you an extensive return and off-hire process that allows you to get your assets back into your depot. And if the customer wants to buy the equipment, you can even sell or scrap the rental object after the rental period. Throughout the life cycle, we have periodic maintenance and pre- and post-rental inspections, making sure your fleet is always in a good state. And next to the standard rental process, we have a lot of other rental transactions like intercompany postings, cross-rentals, that allow you to track any kind of transaction that you have with a rental object. We call that the 360-degree asset lifecycle view, starting from purchasing or manufacturing, over renting out the equipment, assigning it to different depots and fleets, repairing, modifying it throughout the life cycle, and changing certain components of it. And of course, at the end of the life cycle, scrap it, sell it, or reuse it for different purposes. The strength of Dynamics Rental Management is, of course, that it is fully integrated into the standard of Microsoft. We leverage finance and supply chain management as a base, use the standard modules in that perspective, but the beauty is, with that, you can also integrate into the rest of the Microsoft ecosystem. So think about customer engagement platform, think about the Power Platform for mobile applications, Power Portals, websites, customer portals, whatever you basically want to build, any process can be in a mobile way. And last but not least, the industry is becoming smarter and smarter. More and more equipment is suited with IoT devices, and we have an out-of-the-box integration into Azure IoT that enables us to do business models like power by the hour, charge the customer by consumption, or do predictive, proactive, and maybe even cognitive maintenance. With Azure IoT, we can also build digital twins for your construction site and leverage information from there and feed it right into our rental agreements and contracts. With that, we come to the end of the series, and therefore I would like to thank you for your time and attention. We hope you like this recording, and if you want to have a presentation of Dynamics Rental Management, feel free to reach out on hso.com.